Hey guys, sorry for the late upload of this video. So today's topic will be, if you are playing in Chinese server, um, how many battle power will you have? So in order to try to find a reasonable answer to this question, the thing that we need to do is to compare the top high strengths in our US server, which is in server 7. The guy called Oragiri. Before this comparison, and sorry for any of you if you are a fan of him, I do not have any offensive idea or offensive comments about this guy. He's the top strong people in our server, in our nation, this server nation. However, if you do want to comparing or have an approximation about how many power you will have if you are playing Chinese server, then the comparison become necessary. However, I'm not going to comparing him directly with Samuel. Then, since Samuel have everything in his extreme, then the comparison or the match is pointless. So before all that start, I will first explain one thing, is that these two are the exactly same game. However, the only thing that are different is that Chinese server now have more features and systems. So of course they will have higher power than us. We are missing a lot of stuff, like a brand new feature in Summon, a feature in Strengthen, and a lot of ninja exams, since we only have 120. And this thing here we are also missing. So basically we are missing tons of things. And if we are moving into the Chinese server, we will all have much more power than we have now. And these two games are exactly the same. However, the one difference they made is about the Megatamas. And I will show one thing to you, is that here, if we want to upgrade one level 1 Megatama to level 2, here we can see that we need 3 level 1 Megatama to make it level 2. However, if we move into the Chinese server, using one level 1 Megatama, and we want to make it level 2, we will need 4. So this is one different thing. Like, also the only different I have seen power. I have seen about power. This is the only difference. So the level of difficulty of leveling your Megatama is different here and in Chinese. Another thing that is different is the price of the Megatama. So based on this level 4 ninjutsu Megatama, we can see that if we are gonna buy one, we will have the price of 320 coupons. And here it will cost us only 135 coupons. So based on this information, I have made an Excel sheet. So level for Magatama in our server will be 135 ingots. In China, it will be 320 ingots. And each time you level in US server, you time it by 3. So the level 9 will make it 32k ingots. Okay, someone is trying to, I don't know, fight the plunders, or he's just helping me if he is retreating 3 times. It seems that he's helping me to get rid of these red names. So thanks to this guy. And we move back to this topic. So in Chinese server, same thing, put into a different value and time it by 4 every time. So level 9 will be this number. And converting them into US dollars, this will level 9 in US server will be 600, and level 9 in Chinese server will be almost 5k for one single level 9 Makatamas. So if we are going to analysis about how many power Origiri will have in Chinese server, then the answer will be like, since he's having about all of the level 8, mostly level 8 Megatamas and level 10 Ringstone on average. So he will basically have, let's say, over 300k battle power, or a little bit less than that, since this guy is all refined level 10. So let's check this guy, about 284. So he will mostly be kind of this power, since the but this guy on the other hand do not have that good Megatamas. However, he do have the similar Ringstone and more refined, better refined than Origiri. So this guy only have mostly level 6 Megatamas. So level 6 Megatamas in China is only 5k ingots each, but Origiri has mostly level 8. So comparing to these two cells, Origiri have like twice strong Megatama than him, but less level time refines. And this guy and these two guys Ringstone are very similar. Also, they all have level 9 battle armors. So our approximation will be Origiri will be same as a guy who will have 300k battle power in China. So we can type here Origiri, his battle power is in our server is 120k, and in China it will be around 300k. So your power here, for me, let's take me as an example. I am 74k in US server, and by taking the ratios, my power will be this times 2.5, which is a little bit less than 200k. So by having this approximation, you guys can now have an idea about if you are gonna to play in the Chinese server, how many battle power you will have. Just multiply by 2.5. Also, one interesting about Samuel is that he is now having over 500,000 battle power. So if he is coming to our server, his battle power will be around 200k, which is insanely ridiculous. But anyways, like having all level 8 Megatamas in Chinese server, which is this much, one single level 8 Megatama is twice as expensive as a level 9 Megatamas in our server. So what he is having is all the level 8 Megatamas and all level 12 Runestone, and everything in extreme sense. So of course he will have around 200k power. And another thing that I want to mention is about a free-to-play. If you are free to play, this account, his original his origin owner is a free-to-player, and he's having 73k power. So here will be around 30k. So if you are a free-to-players, and if now you are over 30k power, you can be very proud to yourself. That's today's video. Thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed the topic, and tomorrow I will try to share you some pictures, some stories, maybe about Samuel, maybe about myself. Leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.